looking for that one. Okay. And then in mutes, and then that unmutes. Okay, let me just check and see how we are sounding. I'm sure this will load in a second. Just want to make sure I'm not blasting music horribly loudly. This new Twitch app is terrible for checking stuff like this. Right. Please let me check and see. I think we're good. Let me close that, open that, so I've got chat up, etc. Fantastic. Right. I should probably find whatever we are playing. Got it in its own category. 50-50 on keeping music on, just because it's going to be slightly more interesting than listening to the same soundtrack over and over again. But what do we start with? Let's go for the other thing that I need up for sure is Speedrun.com, because I need to find what time I'm looking to beat. So we're not playing this, we are playing Unsorted Horror. So let's make some new splits. We're going for Unsorted. Horror. Run category. It's probably not going to pull the category, that's fine. So I'll just call maybe, I'm not sure exactly where I want to split for this, but we will see. We're going to start with Control Room Alpha. So the aim today is to try and claim the bounty that's been active for a little while. So we're aiming for 2 minutes 42. I need to just change my start-stop key. That's split. That's undo split. That's reset. Fantastic. Let's grab the game up then. Just gonna pause music for a second. Oh, it's all. I've still got it in a tiny resolution from playing all the games at once. Can I tell it to ignore it like that? No. No worries. Oops. Should have checked this before I started. Why? Is the resolution all janky? I believe it's that way. That makes sense. Correct. Yeah, that was good. So, do we want? No, that's all 5 games at once. I want to grab control room alpha. We want the game capture. Control room alpha. We do not need that open. Oh. And finally, the last thing I need to know is, where do you press go? It's been a little while since I've run this. So it's from loading in to black screen. Yeah, makes sense. Fantastic. Let's get to it then. Just going to do a baseline at the moment. See. Headphones. I feel like that's not sending audio through. Why is that not sending game audio? That's so weird. Oh well. I'll fix that in a sec. Where is that? Just game capture, game audio. Is that the right one? It's so weird. Jump back into it. There we go. Right, that can probably be brought down a little bit, but we've at least got game audio now. You have to let me know how we're doing volume-wise.
Control room Alpha. First of all, congratulations on your new position in the EKRE Foundation. My name is Konstantin, and I will be your supervisor for this shift. Let's start by opening up the nest covering, and then we can get down to business. Your controls are hot, operator. Standing by.
I need to have another poke around with the debris camera, because that was fun going in and finding all of them in one big pile in the bottom.
Alright, begin the sample draw procedure. Lower the crane in the nest and pull out the vessels. Then put them in the sample case. If you are unsure how to proceed, refer to the crane operator manual.
Gonna take me a minute to remember all of this. I think it's about up till there. Oh, no, it's much higher.
Well done. Now, I will remind you to be very careful with handling these vessels. Each one is worth over 1 million Vietnamese dong.
Okay, so where do they need to come up to? There.
Right. Okay. This is not your fault. The crane seems to be broken. I'm afraid Mission Control will not be happy about this. So, just go down there and put the sample into the case yourself. Don't worry about the thing, comrade.
Yeah, I think it's worth having that split in terms of doors.
Go pick up the sample. Stand
Oh.
by.
So yeah, our splitters will come through there. And then I can't remember what else we actually need to do through here. There's definitely going to be plenty of time saves.
Good job, comrade. We might not have gotten all the samples, but for the first time...
I think that's it.
What? What is that? Is that some type of thing?
Okay. 259. And we're looking for 242. Okay. So okay. Oh. I want to press space to exit. I want to press space to play again. Okay. Need to try and get. As always, it's hitting several buttons at once.
My name is Konstantin, and I will be your supervisor for this shift. Let's start by opening up the nest covering, and then we can get down to business. Your controls are hot, operator. Standing by.
Just seeing how we're doing volume-wise. Are the games too loud or... That's okay. There we go.
Alright, begin the sample draw procedure. Lower the crane in the nest and pull out the vessels. Then put them in the sample case. If you are unsure how to proceed, refer to the crane operator manual.
So that's definitely a efficiency. Gonna bring up that further front.
Well done. Now, I will remind you to be very careful with handling these vessels. Each one is worth over 1 million Vietnamese dong.
I guess you don't need to bring it up as far then, because it's just going to drop, so that's going to save a little bit of time.
The crane seems to be broken. I'm afraid Mission Control will not
got a couple of bits that I fancied playing today. So there was this one. There was also, I might do a little bit of Devil Daggers, just because it's fun, and I might see sort of what sort of scores I can get. Cool, saved 9 seconds, that's a good start. I'm also in the process of building an escape room, and I was thinking that it might be fun to stream some of that, like puzzle design as a like just chatting type stream. But I know that's a departure from regularly scheduled content that is neither regular nor scheduled.
Good job, comrade.
Cool.
We might not have gotten all the sample, but for the first time...
Let's see.
What? What is that? Is that some type of...
Nice. 249. Save. What did I say I needed? 242. Yeah. We're getting there. And it makes you exit and come back in. That's fine. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get a decent time in this.
Control Room Alpha. First of all, congratulations on your new position in the EKRE Foundation.
Just getting a bit more efficient with moving it around.
Supervisor for this shift. Let's start by opening up the nest covering, and then we can get down to business. Your controls are hot, operator. Standing by.
See how far to this side I can stand as well, because that will give me a bit of extra time.
Alright, begin the sample draw procedure. Lower the crane of the nest and pull out the vessels. Then put them in the sample case. If you are unsure how to proceed, refer to the crane operator manual.
This one comes all the way up. Excuse me? Ah, that was too high up. Okay.
Well done. Now, I will remind you to be very careful with handling these vessels.
So that's definitely not going to be a...
1 million Vietnamese dong.
not going to be a time save, but what we can do with this is, as soon as it comes up, bring it over. Yeah. Although actually, there's no point standing there. Might as well stand where it's more comfortable. Because we've definitely got time to come over to the door.
So, just go down there and put the sample into the case yourself. Don't worry
Also,
about the thing, comrade.
it's pretty insistent that I need to interact with E or left mouse button.
Sample. Standing by.
Yeah, I don't know how much time there is to actually be saved in ah. You have to be closer than I thought. That's fine. This is a learning one. Go back in. Yeah, it's not gonna. But it's not far off. You get 41 seconds, and then I think the next one that I want to move on to is what do you call it? The one where you sabotage. the one that's not concrete tremor, because that's the one that I'm not looking forward to doing. I really hope that muted. Fantastic. Started a little bit early there.
Congratulations on your new position in the EKRE Foundation. My name is Konstantin, and I will be your supervisor for this shift. Let's start by opening up the nest covering, and then we can get down to business. Your
Just
controls
got
are
this
hot, operator.
button smashed to get it. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing concrete tremor because that's basically just, can you hit all of the buttons with really precise mouse movement?
Control procedure. Lower the crane in the nest and pull out the vessels. Then put them in the sample case. If you are unsure how to proceed, refer to the crane operator manual. Well done. Now, I will remind you to be very careful with handling these vessels. Each one is worth over 1 million Vietnamese dong.
Put it further away.
Right. Okay. This is not your fault. The crane seems to be broken. I'm afraid mission control will not...
So that's definitely a time save then. Moving it into a better position.
Put the sample into the case yourself. Don't worry about the thing, comrade. Most of the creatures that came out of that nest are careless.
Come on.
Go pick up the sample. Standing by.
Hey. That's a good time save because I hit it too early. Yeah, I put it further away, which is annoying. So I need to specifically like drop it on this side so that it's easier to grab. Because I don't like there's I don't feel like there's any way to save time on that.
But for the first time... What? What is that? Is that some type of fish?
Yeah. It's better, but it's not better enough. We can get that though. It'll be good if we can get this bounty. Cool. Right, I'll try and hit go at the right time this time. Pretty smooth.
First of all, congratulations on your new position in the EKRE Foundation.
To be honest, I don't need to move with my left hand, so I could be... There's going to be an easier way to start it off.
And then you can get down to business. Your controls are hot, operator. Standing by.
I think it's because I was using E to... what do you call it? E to activate.
Alright. Begin the sample draw procedure. Lower the crane in the nest and pull out the vessels.
Right, I'm going to do it. Going to be real efficient with it this time.
If you are unsure how to proceed, refer to the crane operator manual.
Get there. Go to almost the top. Come down. Go in. Go there. And we go back and there.
Well done. Now, I will remind you to be very careful with handling these vessels. Each one is worth over 1 million Vietnamese dong.
Right. And then this time, we come just above, we come down, we go across. That's a much better spot. Don't think I was as efficient when I was going, but...
The crane seems to be broken. I'm afraid Mission Control will not be happy about this. So, just go down there and put the sample into the case yourself. Don't worry about the thing, comrade. Most of the creatures that came out of that nest are harmless. Go pick up the sample. Standing by.
Let me through. Tiny time save, but this should definitely be better than the last one. That felt a lot quicker. I'm glad that it doesn't, you can't put it down anywhere else, because it means you can just straight mash it.
Good job, comrade. We might not have gotten all the samples, but for the first time... What? What is that? Is that some type of bait?
I stopped it slightly too early, but it's still not good enough. So that's fine. We'll be improving on that. Let me just have a little quick look at their run in case there's anything I'm missing. Watch it on 175. So hit it. Then dropping it straight down. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I'm doing. Going this way. Yeah. Okay. I think I see what they're doing differently.
Control Room Alpha. First of all, congratulations on your new position in the EKRE Foundation. My name is Konstantin, and I will be your supervisor for this shift. Let's start by opening up the nest covering, and then we can get down to business. Your controls are hot, operator. Standing by.
So yeah, what they're doing is moving like that. So going down, and then across, down, across, and up. Like that.
Alright, begin the sample draw procedure. Lower the crane in the nest and pull out the vessels. Then put them in the sample case. If you are unsure how to proceed, refer to the crane operator manual. Well done. Now, I will remind you to be very careful with handling these vessels. Each one is
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it from
1
that.
million Vietnamese pounds.
It's that real trade-off between.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna go back in. That's not worth playing till the end of. But that's the optimization. It's It's really going to get to the point where it's not going to be humanly possible to interesting. I think that makes any difference. Good start. Thank you.
My name is Konstantin, and I will be your supervisor for this shift.
Okay.
Let's start by opening up the nest covering, and then we can get down to business.
We're gonna start.
Controls are hot, operator. Standing by.
There we go. Right. Spooky.
Alright, begin the self-control procedure. Lower the crane in the nest and pull out the vessels. Then put them in the sample case. If you are unsure how to proceed, refer to the crane operator manual. Well done. Now, I will remind you to be very careful with handling these vessels. Each one is worth over 1 million Vietnamese dons.
Let me bring it down more. It's not worth continuing either. Too much nudging about.
Control Room Alpha. First of all, congratulations on your new position in the EKRE Foundation. My name is Konstantin, and I will be your supervisor for this shift. Let's start by opening up the nest covering, and then we can get down to business. Your controls are hot, operator. Standing by.
Just practicing moving precisely between the buttons. So it's down, and down, grab up, down, grab up, down, grab up.
Alright.
I can do it when I'm not stressed.
Lower the crane in the nest and pull out the vessels. Then put them in the sample case. If you are unsure how to proceed, refer to the crane operator manual.
Well, I could just miss the button entirely, I suppose. I tell you that 5 games back to back is going to be the interesting one. Oops.
Control Room Alpha. First of all, congratulations on your new position in the EKRE.
I don't think I've done I've done 5 games all at once simultaneously, but I haven't done 5 games back to back.
By opening up the nest covering, and then we can get down to business. Your controls are hot, operator. Standing by. Alright. Begin the self-control procedure.
Okay.
Lower the crane in the nest and pull out the vessels. Then put them in the sample case. If you are unsure how to proceed, refer to the crane operator manual. Well done. Now, I will remind you to be very careful with Each one is worth over 1 million Vietnamese dong.
Starting to get a handle on the timing as well.
Right. Okay. This is not your fault. The crane seems to be broken.
I think it needs to be slightly higher. I think that's what's stopping it from being over this side, potentially.
The case yourself. Don't worry about the thing, comrade. Most of the creatures that came out of that nest are harmless. Go pick up the sample. Standing by.
Wasn't even that good a split. Yeah, that's rubbish. No, not happening. Let's go back. We're gonna do it again. Let me just pop the game audio down. Is that not working? Okay. Let's go. A little bit more chilled. Might be a little bit too chill. I might need to put on something a little bit more energized so that I keep focus. Up to the top. Yeah, just needs to be a little bit higher. Nice. I don't know if it's slower because I'm like hugging it or if it's faster because it's like closer. Because I think it's little optimizations like that are really going to help. 46 again. I mean, how far off am I? 46. That gets me third, maybe fourth, depending on how close I am. Which is not amazing. What was the other one? Tartarus, that was the one that I wanted to give a shot at. Just adjust the screen height. Yeah, did it on the non-modded one, which is good. Alpha. Unsorted horror. And we want to do, I guess, in like onto the mono, back mono, chair. I think those are sensible splits. And I want to call that start. So where are we sitting? 9:43. Let's give it a shot. Start my ending points. Let's just balance the audio. It's probably going to be too much with music, to be fair. It's annoying because I want the music on, but if I'm going to submit it, I also need to make sure it can actually hear it. got a reasonably good feeling about this. Yeah. A really interesting idea, this one. I think this is one of my favorite stories. I don't think the time actually matters in this one, as far as I know. There's going to be a lot of sitting and waiting in this one. I forgot how sitting and waiting-y it was. Right, off we go. Do I have to hit the button here? I think I have to. No, I don't have to hit the button here. Oh, it's a real long wait. Okay, do a little flick and spin. Oh. How close to it? I was hoping that was going to be real quick. Oh. And there's really nothing to... Hoping there was a button that would run or something. This is the one that I've definitely played around the least with in terms of, like, getting things sorted. That. I always forget which order you have to do it in. Latch and then... Shoopity-doo. Then it goes latch, drill, take the thing away, data card, I think. It's also so loud, this one. No alarm set. You'd think you'd at least set an alarm for this. This is always my least favourite bit with the bar first, isn't it? It's always my least favorite one when playing all 5 at once, of trying to find the reticle on the screws. Okay. Just getting a baseline, reminding myself what I need to do. That's the time that we need to beat, essentially, because I don't think there's much else that we can do to actually speed up from this point. Some weird torture thing, my man. I said that it was like 9 minutes something that we had to beat. That's definitely not going to be that. 10:21 puts us very much last. That's fine though, because there's lots of room for improvement on that one. At least it's a nice easy start time as well. Definitely missed these spaces at the beginning. Oh, I didn't check what time getting in the chair is. I'll do that next time, just because I can time out till there rather than waiting through the whole end bit. Boop the boop this guy and then I will check the time. Okay, gets in at 6. Let's aim for 6:45. Which is a fair amount of time to take off, but I feel like we've got a fair amount of time to save, to be fair. Alright, off you go. Go for it. Go for it. I'm on it. Give me WASD. Oh, I can pick it up already. Well, that saves a lot of time. For some reason, I thought you could only pick it up once the doors had opened. Oh, 23 seconds saved. That is a pretty good start of just getting that far. Now I've got to wait on here for ages. Oh. Yeah, I think if I can get at least one record, I'll see what time it is, and then I might jump over and do something else. Either do some Devil Daggers, or I think I'd need to prep some stuff to do some escape room design, but I think that would be fun to do. I might do it one evening actually, just do a late night puzzle making That might be nice. Do it for just like an hour or so. Put on some... Yeah, because it's not going to be posted anywhere. I can always just put on some regular music, because I don't really sit and listen to music as much as I should. Actually, music here. That was an improvement. I don't know if it was good enough, but it was an improvement. Bum, 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 bum. Yes. Well, that's annoying because I did push it. Oh, I saved a lot of time there. I just messed up that ending, but that's fine. Because we are on our way. Let me remind myself where I need to be. 6:45. Okay. Well, it's about 2 minutes. Do we put like 6? If we call that 7:30, 6:45. Yeah, I can't really work it out until I've got that last time, actually.
We are about to calibrate the device in a moment. There isn't much time left. Strap yourself in. I've almost got everything set up.
It's close. I'll let it run to the end. I'm brainstorming now because I've got moves. Well, we're set and do some things while we've got this cutscene going. So, stream puzzle ideas. I mean, I can definitely build out the flowchart that I'm working on, which is essentially how all the different puzzles interact. I've got some... Could potentially do some, like, prop making. But the problem is that a lot of that would need to be probably in the other room because I need to do paper mache and things like that. I mean, to be honest, I don't really know how I feel about sitting and writing because I don't know. I won't really be able to chat through it. I want something that I can chat through, but so probably not writing. Ooh, actually, one that would be sound design. So I know some of it would be on the Mac, but I could probably plug it in and get that as I can put the other stuff through the music that I need for it's written, but I can always do that as part of it as well. I think just like trialing ideas generally. And like just talking them through. That's not so bad. So 957 puts us just behind third place. So I reckon give it one more. Give it one more and then see. So we need to. It's about 3 minutes that you have to sit at the end there. So if I want it to be 9:45, then it needs to be 8:45, 7:45, 6:45, which is what I said. So yeah, aiming for 6:45 when we sit in the chair. Thank you. I need to go grab something to eat in a second as well, though. I've suddenly got I'm cooking a real good dinner of stuffed, like mini pumpkins with cheese and bacon and cream and stuff, so I'm looking forward to that, but I might need to go get a little snack in the meantime. So it's just really optimizing my tool usage and just smashing that button until it unlocks and locks, basically. In you come, sunshine. Certainly. It's so grey and rainy again here. It's a hard drive. Ooh, that's the other game. Just hearing them chat that I need to play through is I need to finish playing Faith, because I started that before I went on holiday and completely forgot that I was playing that. Playing through in my own time, playing through Faith and Mist, because doing my puzzle research, but I don't know how Mist on stream would be. I might when I start Riven, potentially. Doesn't feel like a particularly interesting game to stream if I'm just wandering around for ages trying to figure stuff out. Because I don't want to have hints and stuff on it. I want to actually enjoy it and figure it out for myself. Like how I figured out that you could pick up the hard drive without having to wait for the door to open. That sort of advanced puzzle solving. be real smooth on all these bits. Nice sharp angles on all of these. Save as much time as possible. Not the best, but still pretty good. I skipped a bit late, but that's fine. I was focusing more on hitting it on time. But that feels like the fact that it's just hitting it there every time. That feels pretty optimized, that route. So, I'll go smash, 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 smash. Drill, bomb, 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 bomb. Down, crowbar, bam, down, walk over to hard drive and grab it. Come on. Every time I'm like, oh, it must be the next one, it must be the next one. Yeah, so you can't, you do have to walk back and forth. There's not like a long distance grab on them. Yeah. That's the distance. I don't know if I could save much more time on that. I wonder if I was too far away from the drill at the beginning. Because I might have just stood there for a minute while it was loading. You know, I might give it one more go after this just to see. I wonder where it puts you during that. Because the footsteps are completely different. It's close. It's real close. Yeah, we'll do one more. Just see how close we can get to it. It's literally like, I mean, what was that? 650, so we need to take 5 seconds off. It's nice having that though, of knowing like, oh yeah, that's like the fastest, or like that's basically the end point. Like, you could just measure it to there. Ooh, back we are in the elevator, in the lift. guess you don't need to press it then, you can just hold it, as long as you're holding it. Two games, good to know. They're really solidly built, these games, this is the problem. Like, you stick someone in place, it's obviously not going to give me much room to explore and break things. It's a real fancy like toasty maker. Should have gone with toasty maker. I feel like that would be more suspicious than hard drive. Shit, we should have said toasty maker. It's Greg. It's Ezekiel. See, because if there was some way to get, I'm sure that it's not the same level at all. But I wonder if you could trigger early, if you could get in there. There's just no way to, like, get anywhere. Like, there's nothing to jump off, there's no surfaces to, like... I mean, get up there. It doesn't really do much. I'd just love to find a good skip in one of these. No, we had to look for them in the other side and carbon steel, but it's the problem is that all of the parts of the level are so segregated until you've actually done the bit that you need to get there. But like the outside doesn't load until that door opens, etc. At least the music in this is good. Like, it'd be good to listen to other stuff as well, but at least it's good music. Good old Jabu. No way to do it any faster than that. Right, I always miss the hard drive, so I'm going to come a little bit closer. Every time. It's not enough. I need more practice. make sure I'm actually paying attention. Come on, let me in. I've got to sit down. Please, please let me sit down. Come on. That's when I need to be sat. I'll see how far I get, because I might be like second or something. Let me pop the lights on as well. Healing potatoes, the highest calling.
Alright, is the image clear? Yes, the image is clear. Good, I'm setting up the cascade preset now.
Oops. Apologies.
Cascading the engine in itself should exponentially increase the 1.2 factor of time dilation. Our consciousness will be stored in thousands of empty void branches until we reach the final layer.
Okay, so other ideas. Can do. I think just generally talking through ideas would be good. There's a couple of there's like a bunch of different ciphers and things. There was it's interesting. I was testing ChatGPT on some of the puzzles the other day, just seeing if it could figure it out, and it couldn't do it, which was interesting. To be fair, it wasn't like a written one, it was image analysis, so I think the issue was how it was analysing the image rather than like it not being able to figure it out. Is time 9:47, which brings us to a second. Kind of want to give it one more go just to see if I can get that first. 654. Yeah, I need to take 4 seconds off, which is quite a lot, but I want to give it a shot. 8765. Yeah, it's literally where I'm splitting. I need to get under 645. Tell you what, actually, I'm going to take a very quick break just to grab something to eat, and then I will be back in a minute. So I will leave you with some easy listening. I did as well, by the way. Let me just jot them down. Oh, so I think we're gonna do, let's say, like, one more. Gamer, there we go. always forget to press space there. I think I got it in time though. Because that would really suck if I lost my whatever seconds to that right at the beginning. Game was 6:45. No, that took too long. I'm resetting. I was distracted because I sank all my teeth. Literally, like that 1 second will have done it. I'm also starting slightly late. Definitely got the space bar that time. Okay. Off to a better start this time. So if I can get like, I don't know, there's no way I can save like 2 seconds getting in. It's all going to be in like misclicks. It's going to be a total of like half a second here, half a second there. But yeah, definitely want to do like I think like a puzzle making, like a puzzle hour. And the device. It's Kevin the hard drive. Also, does it look like I've got his head? Oh, I could have angled the count, though, I suppose. That I will. Sounds good. Don't forget to disable the automatic. I'm letting you know now. Don't forget to disable the automatic. So that'd be really embarrassing if you forgot to disable it. See, I feel like there should be something where you can like bump up against a wall and like flip out of the elevator early, or like something like. It's very frustrating to me that you can't. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not behind. I'm just keep focusing on that rather than actually hitting the button. I really like that pixelated effect of like it rippling as it comes close to you. Should spend more time looking around this, to be fair. I've got like time. I really love the architecture in all these games. I get that, that's just a shadow. Wait, it was a gap. Please. It's too late. I think that's too many seconds lost. That was a little bit all over the place. Completely forgot to split. No idea how far ahead I am. Yeah. Gonna finish this one up and call it there. I think that's did not achieve anywhere near my goal, but had a good bit of practice and it was nice to play again. It's gonna be very hard to claim the bounty of getting all the records at once.
Harper, we are about to calibrate the device in a moment. There isn't much time left. Strap yourself in. I've almost got everything set up. Which preset are you running? The one where you peel potatoes? Splendid. Don't worry, it's just for a moment. I'll pull you out as soon as I get nominal ready.
So I don't think there's any point. 650, yeah, it's not going to do anything. Cool. Gonna call it there. Appreciate, but look, 9:41. I think that's my bad split timing, but yeah, appreciate whoever stopped by. I'm going to just sort out a raid quickly because just doing a birthday stream, so if anyone's still here, go over and check her out. She's great. Say happy birthday and take care.